Your contact point is lower than the net and you hit the net. This is the #1 volley mistake out there, and we're going to solve it today using two methods. So today we're going to speak about what you need to do when your contact point is lower than the net and what you need to do to get the contact point higher than the net. Sometimes it's just not possible, so you have to solve it. So that's what we're going to talk about first. And then we're going to speak about what to do to get that high contact point. And that's reading, knowing, and good footwork. Hello and welcome everybody. Today we're on Otro for Hout with Jeroen, and we're going to work on the biggest volley mistake in Padel, and we're going to use this to solve that. How we do that, you see that in this video, and we're going to start right now.
Vamoos. Vamoos.
To warm up, Jeroen, in this video, we're going to put it around our feet. We're going to warm up from the back. It feels like your pants falls down. See you later. I think it's most importantly that you see that your opponent is going to play low. Because a lot of players, they play a lot of high balls, paddle players, and if you know that, you can position yourself further from the net. If you know the player is going to play low and slow, then try to be closer to the net using small technical steps. This is what we're going to demonstrate with Jeroen today. Jeroen and I have the same thing where we make very big steps, where we sometimes make a mistake with the volleys. So today we're going to solve that. I'm going to train and Jeroen is going to train as well. And this is how we start. Now I'm going to ask you to step in the ball. We start in 5 minutes. Yes.
Ah, my string went up.
Yeah, put your pants up, Jeroen.
Yes, yes.
We're recording a YouTube video. Step. Yes. Step. Yes. Okay. So now I'm going to ask Jeroen if he can make a little bit of a longer follow through. So when you step and you hit, it would be good to play longer. So I was explaining to Jeroen, I was playing a match yesterday and they play quite fast. Then you cannot always stop in and you cannot always follow through with the volley. So then you just have to block it. But that might be okay because the incoming ball is quite fast. But if you see that the ball is slower, I'm going to feed slow balls now. Then try to step in, hit higher than the net and follow through all the way. So make it long. Only when the ball is low, it's just a smaller touch, but you always go like there. Nearly with a stretched arm, if you have time. If you don't have time, it's just going to be a block and you cannot follow through. So now we're going to try to step in and make it slightly longer. But the backswing's short. Venga, vamos. So try to end with the racket like facing towards me. Yeah. Yeah, so be careful that you're not coming up. Nice. Nice. Be careful. Very good. Very good. Very nice. Right. Ah. Perfect. High to low, high to low. Nice. Nice. So using the elastic band is the method to make small steps. I can tell you to make small steps, but you can also use this band, it's way easier. And then if you do that, then you can focus on something else. You say, okay, let's focus on the arm, but this goes with the rope goes automatically. So you can train two things at once if you use accessoires in the accessories. Accessories in your training. It has to do with positioning as well, because if you can see that your opponent is in trouble or it's going to play low balls, get your position slightly closer to the net and then you won't notice that the ball is lower than the net. Then you can solve that before the ball is lower than the net. Then you're able to hit the ball when it's higher than the net and you can play with more pressure. This is perfect. Good ball. Fast sometimes, and then you don't step in, then you just block. Yes, when they play a lot of fast balls and I play slow all of a sudden, then you have to be active. Yeah. So you always have to expect the unexpected. Okay, now I'm going to play lobs as well. So you have to check if you have to go backwards or forwards. This is perfect. If you see that your opponent is making a slightly bigger swing, then you know he's going to play fast. From a big swing, it's very hard to play slow. From a small swing, you can play both. So if you're clever, you learn to accelerate from this position, so your opponent cannot see what you are doing. So if you're at the back and from here, I can play fast and slow. From here, I can accelerate a lot. This was an amazing ball. If it's here, everything can happen. If the ball is lower than the knee, the opponent is probably going to play low. If the ball is knee high or slightly higher, your opponent is more likely to play the lob. If you see that your opponent is opening the racket for the lob, then probably he's going to play the lob. If your opponent is here, it's probably going to play low. These are things you have to focus on for positioning and to be there before it happens. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you liked this video. Thank you Jeroen for your volleys. See you next time. And if you want to see more videos like this, mistakes or lesson videos, let us know below. And answer a question and I will respond. Thank you very much for watching. Hasta luego. Ciao. Adios.